Hi, I'm Jennifer and I am the fundraising lead here at Dog A.I.D. And today I have the amazing Willow and Ruth. Ruth, do you just want to tell us a little bit about yourself and Willow?
Yeah, so I'm Ruth. I'm 25 years old. Willow is 4 years old. She's a Tibetan Terrier cross with a Bichon. So I live with a long-term illness, and it has lots of complications. So it means that I'm tube fed and I've got a line, and I have lots of medical treatments. I'm in hospital a lot. So basic things, just like getting from the bed to the lounge, to getting a drink, to dropping something on the floor, to fetching different items from different rooms, to doing the washing, to getting dressed. All those things that we take for granted are so difficult for me. They cause me pain, they cause exhaustion, they can hurt my joints, they take so much more energy and time than someone else. Like anyone else can just jump out of bed and go, I need a drink. I forgot, I've left my phone in the other room, I'll just go and grab it. And I'm also a full-time wheelchair user, so I again have to transfer and bring all my bits with me, and it takes me so much longer and causes so much pain and difficulty. And for so long I genuinely thought they're just guide dogs and that's what there is, and hearing dogs maybe, and I didn't know actually there could be a dog to help me and my condition. And when I got Willow, I got her as a pet, first of all, just as a pet, as all of us love dogs. You know, they bring us so much love just being a dog in themselves. And then I went to basic training, just for obedience, to learn, good skills. And that's where I met the amazing Laura. At the time, I just went to her sessions, and then kind of, a year went past, and I knew Dog A.I.D through a friend, actually, through the wonderful Lucy Watts, who has Molly, but they're both incredible. And I kind of thought, oh, maybe Willow could do that, and Lucy gave me the confidence to go, actually, she could. So I applied, I went on the website, and obviously being a charity, Dog A.I.D do so much, but there's just not enough trainers. So there was a waiting list, and I was really sad because I thought, oh, I just really want to do it, and there's not a trainer in my area. And one of the things it said was you could actually bring on a trainer on board, and I thought, oh, maybe I could do that. And eventually Laura was like, do you know what, Ruth, I want to help you get there. And she applied to be Dog A.I.D trainer, and obviously she got through. And then I went to the April workshop in 2018, and that was brilliant, seeing all the other clients. It's brilliant, those workshops, because they do them twice a year, and I hope with more fundraising we can do more of them, because they're so good, not only because you get the training, but also you meet other clients. And I went to that, and then I probably passed level 1, level 2, level 3, and it was just fantastic. And like I say, Laura is a fantastic trainer and a friend to me as well. When I started training, I don't think I realised the impact it would have on me. You think, oh, it's just practical tasks, that's going to be helpful for me medically and all that, but the emotional confidence that it gave me, the confidence in myself, was just phenomenal. I always say, like, it was darkness, my life, and it was just hospital and medical, and why do I get up in the morning, like, what's the point? Like, I can't work due to my illness, things are difficult, things are really tough for me. And then Willow came into my life, and just alone being a pet brought love and laughter and a reason to get up in the morning. And then when she started helping me get dressed, do the washing, open and close doors, fetching items, it gave me a purpose, a reason, and training gave me a reason to get up.
Key thing with the training is ensuring that the dog is happy, that the dog wants to do it. Yeah,
exactly. And when they're out and doing cafe training, we did, and and obviously she's fully qualified now, but before she's fully qualified, going to cafes that dogs were allowed in, and settling down, and just seeing how happy she is makes me happy. And also it's an icebreaker, so when I'm out, people would just normally see the chair and see me, but like, oh god, you want to approach her. But then they see Willow with me, and they're like, oh, you've got a dog, and they start talking to me, and they see me as a normal young woman just trying to live my life, walking my dog, out doing things. And then you start telling them about Dog A.I.D, about the things she does, because she's got her jacket on, and it's such an icebreaker, and it gives me confidence. And I feel when I'm out, I'm safe with Willow, obviously, but also she's my best friend. She's by my side. I feel like I can conquer anything with her. Like, she just gives me so
Ruth,
much
one thing
love.
I wanted to just touch on, which I thought was really interesting, which I didn't know, is Laura, who was your trainer, who obviously then became a volunteer to train through Dog A.I.D to get you to, you and Willow trained. That's quite amazing then. So you were actually just going to her normally, as you can do, where you can just pick any trainer that's in your local area. And she actually hadn't even heard of Dog A.I.D. And then it was through you, was it, that she wanted to do this, become a volunteer?
Yeah, and that's what was so amazing, because obviously, like I said, the waiting list, and Dog A.I.D being a small charity, and we're fundraising as much we can to get more support, more trainers. It depends where you live. It's kind of just sometimes postcode lottery, isn't it, depending on where the trainers are based. And I think it's great for anybody who's looking to train their dog, a pet dog, to become an assistance dog, start going to sessions, because even when you get to Dog A.I.D and based with a trainer, you'll start off doing things like obedience, basic obedience. You need very good obedience skills, and basic fetching skills, and those things you can learn through going to classes.
Distracts you a little bit.
It does. It gives you a real purpose, and like I said, you're proud that I've helped train her to this level. I did that, and I feel really proud of that achievement. And I'm proud to be a Dog A.I.D client, because once you're a Dog A.I.D client, you're always a Dog A.I.D client, and it's not like you finish qualifying, that's it. That there's so much more like beyond that, and that's what I love about Dog A.I.D. It's a family, and I know it sounds so cliche, but it really is, because we support one another, and you can support other clients who are coming on, clients who are just starting, who are in the middle, who are towards the end of the training, and that's what I love, that we're a family. We support each other, and we bring each other up, and help each other, and let you know you're not alone. I felt like that. I've been there, and I think that's so important. Everyone's on this journey, everyone's battling different illnesses and disabilities, but we all have one thing in common: our amazing pets that are trained to help us live our lives to the full, and help us practically and emotionally. And Willow did something quite amazing. It was in the summer of 2018. I was at home, and I was cooking, and I was making pasta, and basically I burnt my leg, so I accidentally poured the hot water onto my legs, and I couldn't move back because I'm in a wheelchair, and I passed out from the pain, and I collapsed onto the floor. And when I woke up, Willow was lying on my chest here, with my phone, and my phone has this, so she can get it. And we trained her, but by this point we were working on training that I'd be on the floor and I'd say, Willow, find phone, and she'd go and find it. We never worked on her finding it on her own terms. So when I passed out, I don't know how long I was out for, maybe a minute or two, she went to the lounge and she got my phone off her own accord. So I didn't ask her, because I literally just passed out, and she thought to herself, Mum's on the floor, she needs her phone, I'll go and get it. She went to get it and then brought it to me, and then with that I called the ambulance, and I couldn't get up because I'm in the wheelchair, and also my leg was very badly burnt. And then I asked her to get my medications, and she got them from the bedroom while I went to paramedics. And then the paramedics came, and I ended up being in intensive care for the first week because I was very poorly. So I didn't wake up for a few days. And then when I woke up, I told my parents what happened. They were like, they didn't realize that Willow saved my life. And yeah, so it was incredible. And it was in a few articles, because it wasn't, I didn't ask her, and it was the dog did it of her own accord. And Laura said, that's what you can't teach. We can ask dogs to fetch things and do things, but when there's a moment where you're unconscious, or you're not asking her something, she has to think for herself, her own initiative. And it just shows you how incredible dogs are. And so yeah, literally she is a lifesaver, literally, and my best friend.
So I guess lastly then, what I want to ask you, for everyone that is watching this video, why should people either look to support Dog A.I.D, whether that be with fundraising, donations, giving their time, or even there may be some dog trainers out there that think, do you know what, I could do this, I could look at volunteering and getting somebody that needs their dog trained as an assistance dog through the scheme with Dog A.I.D. So why Dog A.I.D?
Because Dog A.I.D saved my life, and that is not joking. It's saved my life from being in such a dark place and a low place as a young disabled young woman, feeling like, what's the point, like what have I got to live for and keep going for? And then Willow came into my life, and then Dog A.I.D came into my life, and said, you know what, we can help your life not only get better by having a dog, we can help it get better by practically helping you do tasks, to be independent, to go out. And now I don't have to ask my parents to get something, or my carers. I ask Willow. I'm independent as a young woman, and I can't explain how much Willow and Dog A.I.D have given me hope again and light again. It makes me even emotional, because Like,
Oh, it makes me emotional listening to you.
My life is just, it's very hard living with this illness. It's very demanding and difficult. And Willow just gives me so much happiness and hope, and everything he's given before, money or support. Yeah, thank you. You've changed my life and Willow's life. Thank you so much.
I clearly see that. I mean, the way you've just portrayed, you know, what Dog A.I.D's done for you and what Willow has done for you is brilliant. And we are, as a charity, extremely lucky to have somebody like you that we've been able to give the services to. And you and Willow are a force to be reckoned with. That's definitely for sure. But I will leave it there for now, and I will say goodbye to you and Willow. And thank you so much for talking to us.